Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. I hope that everyone is having a good Monday. I hope that everyone is staying safe, staying warm, all of that kind of stuff. I am trying to, there we go, okay, good. I was having some issues with respect to controller. And on that note, let's talk real quickly about what's happening this evening. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. My camera needs to be lower. That's a little bit better. So Mondays and Wednesdays have been this kind of time when I can play games that maybe I don't need to think a lot, or we can just do runs of that we can get a lot of enjoyment of. Witchfire was a perfect example. We were constantly doing runs in Witchfire of the locations that were available to us, slowly breaking down the game. Same thing with Hades. Same thing really with Destiny or First Ascendant or any Warframe, any of those games. I basically call them run-based games. Not caring about the story all that much, and wanted to do something different. As I said last week, I wanted to wait for 1.0 of Witchfire, which isn't out yet. So I figured, okay, what do we want to do? I went through some survival games in my head. There was one game that I was going to do, and then I found out that there's an update coming next month, so I want to wait for that now. Things along those, I just kept going around and around. And for some particular reason, I had forgotten that the convergence mod, which was created by no-hit runners and members of the From Software community that's been around for a very long time, many of them, and they did a phenomenal job with Dark Souls 3. But I hate Dark Souls 3. I still need to go back and finish it so that I say that I did. I need to go back and maybe give, because I played the convergence mod for Dark Souls 3 when it was still like 0.7, 0.6. So it wasn't ready, it wasn't finished. I do need to go back and give that another try so that I can finally maybe finish Dark Souls 3. But I also realized I had never played the convergence mod for Elden Ring. And I've heard a lot of great things about it. Gino Machino speaks very, very highly of it. I think he's done multiple runs of the convergence mod as it's been getting new versions, because as actually here, we'll switch over real quickly. You can see here on the screen, it is still, they're showing as beta test. I don't know how far they are from getting the full version. Well, they're saying it's 2.2, so maybe it is full version. In either case, I also have been looking for a good reason to play Elden Ring again. I haven't played since Shadow of the Erd Tree dropped. Did not finish because I was not happy with the way that Shadow of the Erd Tree did its basically reset of your progress with the requirement to collect the, what were they called? Erd Tree fragments, I think is what they were called. When you have a total of, I think it's 18 or 19 that are possible within the DLC area. I didn't like how that was set up. And if you were playing with an existing character that had not built themselves to prepare for that change, it really put you in a tough spot. I mean, the bosses were damn near excruciating if your build just wasn't ready for that complete change. And it wasn't, to be completely honest, it also was not clear in the game how the progression of those Erd Tree fragments really were helping you. Now, obviously, a lot has changed since then, because that's been, what, a year and a half ago now? So I was like, you know what? Let's do a convergence mod run. Let's do a brand new character, and let's see what comes of it. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know what the new classes are. I know that there are 27 new classes in the convergence mod. But that's about all I can tell you. I know that they have changed around some bosses. They put in some new ones. They've moved some things around. But again, I don't know what all. They've also put in some completely new levels, some new caves, some new dungeons, things along those lines. So I don't know what to expect, and you know, that's fun. That's definitely fun. That's interesting. So I thought we would give Elden Ring, the Convergence mod, a try, see what you all think of it, see what I think of it. Maybe play it today and Wednesday, and then depending upon what the viewership looks like for those two, maybe we continue it. But of course, we will be back with more Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon on the weekend. I also have some plans to put up some shorts from Tainted Grail over the next few days. So I am reprioritizing my content creation. I've been running 2 channels for the last 4 or 5 months. I've been running a Professor Builds channel with nothing but city builders on it, and it didn't pop off to use the kids' vernacular. It definitely did not get a tremendous amount of uptick like I had hoped for. So I've decided to deprioritize that. I'm not going to take the channel down by any stretch of the imagination, and I will put up new stuff every once in a while, but I've been very disappointed with some of the new games that have come out in the city builder category. So with that, I thought I'd go ahead and deprioritize that and put some more priority into this channel and putting some different types of content out, including shorts from the content that I do create here. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into Elden Ring, the Convergence mod, and take a look at what all it has, and yeah, let's see what happens. I did have to go up, and as the stream was starting, I did have to run upstairs and get a different controller, because for some particular reason Elden Ring, or this Convergence mod, was not recognizing the controller that I've been using, which is a Scuff gaming controller. I had to go up and get an Xbox controller, which actually, now that I think about it, this is a Scuff Xbox controller. Okay, new game. I do have to redo this all the time because of the way that they've set this up. This is all fine. Yeah, it's basically like it's a fresh run of Elden Ring, the way that they did this. It doesn't use any of your saved settings or even saved files from the vanilla. Okay. So we've got Retainer. I don't know what any of these are. Okay, hold on. I don't know what any of these are. Okay, so this is probably a knight. This is another type of knight. Vanguard. Marksman. Okay, so that's obviously an archer of some kind. Berserker. Barbarian style. Dreadnought. That's a tank. I mean, if that's not a tank, I don't know what a tank is. Sellsword. Some kind of a merc. Rogue. Okay, that's pretty standard. Glint Sorcerer. Okay. Starcaller. That's... So one of the things they did is, and actually the whole impetus around the Convergence mod was to put more emphasis in magic. So what they decided to do, because I remember reading about this or hearing about it, was they took each of the magic disciplines and gave them their own class, but it means that you're going to be solely focused on those disciplines. So Glint is all of the Glint-based spells. Starcaller is the earth-based spells. Underworld, I guess, is your necromantic. Volcanist. This is the frenzy spells. Stormcaller. This set I don't know. And Nox I don't know. Oh no, there's Necromancer. Okay, so that's the death magic. Frost is frost, obviously. Aberrant is blood. Oh no, flame is frenzy. Okay, then I don't know. Maybe Volcanist is actually the fire-based spells. I have no idea what Underworld is. Flame Prophet, that's Frenzy. Fundamentalist, I do not know. Bestial Devout, I do not know. Actually, Bestial Devout is all of the beast magics from the beast mate, from the beast cleric. Dragon Cultist is the dragon spells. Godskin Celebrant, no idea. Oh no, there's Frenzy. Well, shit, I don't... Damn, there's Blood. Okay, I don't know what some of these are then. There's Rot. That one's obvious. Mystic. Then we've got the Perfumer, which is based off of the stuff from the DLC. By the way, this mod requires the DLC. And then Prisoner, which has been around since the beginning. Alright, I can tell you that for this first run, I am going to do Marksman, but I would have loved to have done... If I was going to stick with magic, I was probably going to do Blood Initiate. The only problem with that is how the hell do you fight Moog? I was either going to do Blood Initiate or Dragon Cultist. But I want to do Marksman. I am an archer fanatic. So, all right, feminine, who looks exactly the same almost. Let's see. All right, first of all, we're feminine, age is young, class is marksman, keepsake, golden seed. So they come with the composite bow, some kind of a blade, shield, regular and frame arrows, and then everything else is normal. Sorry, I just really was not having... Actually, let's go... hair. Where's the hair? Oh, hair. Huh. Oh, there's the haircut. Like, there's got to be better looking hair than this. Holy cow. No. Why do they still look like a man? Alright, I like that hair. I also don't know how to get blue. Alright, we'll just go with black. I haven't done a lot of modifications of Elden Ring characters, so skin color's fine. Okay, I got a face structure. There might be a bug in this mod, because these are all male facial structures. Yeah, okay. The body type's not changing. That's what it is. The body type's not changing. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be the same.
The fallen leaves tell a story. Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Alright, we can skip this.
One other
Oh, no, maybe not.
whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, well that wasn't what I wanted. How? It also apparently, the convergence mod doesn't even recognize that I have a... I don't remember what button. Was it Y? Oh, it was Y. Welcome to the Convergence. Here within the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge lies a wealth of information regarding many of the changes to the lands between and the Realm of Shadows. Once you touch the Golden Barrier and depart the Sanctuary, you can return here anytime from the lectern on the second floor of Round Table Hold. A lectern on the second floor? Oh, I guess they're considering the main floor as the second floor, and then the floor where you fight the NPC, the first floor. The lectern. Okay. Memory can be fleeting, but the knowledge housed here will persist throughout your journey should you ever wish to revisit. Okay. Your starting class offers a collection of armor sets, weapons, and potentially spell runes for you to seek out and utilize on your path to reclaim the Elden Throne. Notes exist that will guide you down this path and can be found in each unique class starting area once you leave the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge. Okay, that's interesting. Path notes describe where to find armor sets and spell runes when available. Weapons notes describe where to locate weapons and spell catalysts best suited for your class. These notes can be read in the Notes tab of your inventory menu Press R to read the extended description. Alright, well, I just figured out what ESC is on my controller. Spell runes I don't need to worry about. Keystones. Keystones of the Forge are relics callously guarded by powerful foes across the lands between, found in possession of shard bearers, legendary foes, and demigods alike. 5 separate keystones are required to access the Forge of the Giants, and without them it is impossible to claim the Elden Throne. Oh, there's even a completely different story path? Huh. There are various ways of obtaining the first 3 keystones, but the remaining 2 can only be found in Lanedale Royal Capital and Crumbling Farum Azula. Well, that means you've got to go through mountaintops. Damn. Of course, you may not have to fight the giant. I hate the Frost Giant. Or whatever he's called. If you find yourself in need, Selwyn the Owl can be found within the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge and has been known to act as a guide for those that seek Keystones of the Forge. Okay. Remnant crafting. You can acquire talismans and Flask of Wondrous Physic, crystal tears from crafting remnants by interacting with the remnant crafting menu at any site of grace. These remnants come in various types and can be found all across the lands. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Crystal tier crafting remnants tend to be found near the base of minor Erd trees, while talisman remnants can... Oh! So you no longer find talismans, you craft them, okay? Rare crafting remnants called relic remnants can be used for crafting powerful talismans and are only obtained after defeating powerful foes that guard keystones of the Forge. Huh. Alright, so spell runes I don't care. Armor abilities. All armor provide basic passive bonuses while worn, such as stat and damage increases. Certain armors will provide additional abilities that can be activated in various ways, using a flask of Crimson Tears or using a consumable while the armor is equipped. Okay. These armor abilities always come with preconditions that will have to be met in advance. If not met, then the armor abilities will not function. These preconditions and ability details can be found in the extended item descriptions. Okay. Press R to read the extended description. Okay. Yep. Armor abilities are not compatible with spells that enhance your abilities. You have any spell enchantments active and attempt to activate an armor ability, all spell enchantments will be removed. Oh, wow. It's not going to matter for this particular run, but that's still good to know. Progression changes. In order to break the seals, barring access to Shadowkeep and the Stone Coffin Fissure, you must first defeat Star Scourge Radahn at Redmane Castle, and Mohg, Lord of Blood, within Mohgwyn Palace. Okay, that's pretty well standard. Well, the requirement for Radahn, it wasn't... So in the vanilla game, you only have to do... You actually only have to beat Mohg. Now, you have to make it to Mohg. So in order to make it to Mohg, you still have to have killed 2 of the Great Rune bosses. Yeah, because otherwise you can't get into Lanedale, and then to get to Mohg, you go through the sewers of Lanedale, or go through mountaintops and go through the teleporter. So okay, so this is adding an additional requirement. And Mohg, Lord of only once both demigods are defeated will Miquella's Great Rune shatter upon nearing an entrance to Shadowkeep, okay? Crumbling Farum Azula is no longer accessed after igniting the Forge of the Giants in mountaintops. Instead, you must gain entry either through the use of an imbued sword key at the 4 Belfries Waygate Crumbling Lands in Liurnia, or use the ancient spark found at the Sanctum Undercroft beneath the Bestial Sanctum in Dragon Barrow. The Sanctum Undercroft beneath the Bestial Sanctum. I don't know that I've ever been down there. Okay, the 4 Belfries Waygate Crumbling Lands in Liurnia is the easiest one. Alright, Moonlight Altar. The Moonlight Altar and Estelle, Natural Born of the Void, are no longer accessed through the Grand Cloister at the end of Lake of Rot, as the stone coffin has been removed. To gain entry, you must rest in a stone coffin, one located at the edge of the nameless eternal city in deep root depths, or the other within the depths of Celia Crystal Tunnel, accessed through Celia Town of... Oh, God. I hate that damn tunnel. Mostly because of the enemies that are in there, but I'm sure it's probably been reworked. Okay. Alright, so if we wanted to do Estelle, okay. Alright. I'm sure there's more than just that. Transmog and armor dies, I don't really care. Training hall, don't care. Well, I don't care right now. Erd tool. Holy crap, look at all of the... Oh, my dear lord. Erd Tools is a mod developed by Nord Garen that comes packaged with the Convergence mod. It's responsible for features like being able to craft and access the map while in combat, as well as automatic material harvesting. Okay. Alternative mounts. Oh yeah, this is new. This is one thing that I'm really interested in. There's more than just the standard mount, and I can't think of its name off the top of my head from the vanilla game. You can change your currently equipped mount once you find one of the many new steeds scattered throughout the lands between. All mounts, including Torrent, have new abilities like invincibility for a brief time when rushing. Oh wow, that's cool. I like that. These new mounts can also benefit from various talisman effects while equipped. You can set your active mount by interacting with the mounts menu at any site of grace. Okay. Boss resurrection. Oh, that's right. I remember them adding this in too. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Shard bearers, keystone bearers, and select powerful foes can be resurrected once defeated from a ledger in round table hold. Oh, giving you boss, allowing you to practice boss fights. Defeating a resurrected enemy will merit a bounty of runes, but all other rewards obtained will not be obtained again. Yeah, that makes sense. FP regeneration. Okay, that I don't care. Removed stone sword keys. Any areas that were previously sealed by stone sword key imp statues are now free to access. Oh, so we can go straight to get the talisman of stamina recovery. The tortoise talisman. The imp statues and stone sword keys all removed from the world. Huh. It's an interesting design decision. I'm cool with it, but it's still an interesting design decision. Spell enchantments. Spirit Ash resummoning. Spirit Ashes, once defeated or dismissed, can be resummoned to fight alongside you without needing to rest in a site of grace. However, instead of sacrificing health or FP to summon, you will suffer summoning sickness while using Spirit Ashes, with the potency of the sickness dependent on the type of summon. Huh. That's cool. I like that too. Oh, that's right. I gotta remember how to do things again. Sacred Ward. Okay, what's different about Sacred Ward? You can trade unwanted sacred tears for sacred wards at the shrine near Minor Erd Tree Church in Altus Plateau. Consuming a sacred ward will grant Death Ward. Oh, okay. Alright. Golden Extract. Dear God. You can trade unwanted golden seeds for golden extract at the shrine near Minor Erd Tree Church in Altus Plateau. Imbibing a golden extract will fully restore your HP, FP, and Flask of Wondrous Physic upon use, but you can only carry one at a time. I don't know that that's all that great. Bow damage logic. Okay, here we go. Now this I care about. Bows and similar ranged weapons inherit the damage type of the ammunition used. All damage types available for ammunition will scale with stats universally. Oh. That's a big change. So in vanilla, all damage is based on the bow and the scaling of the bow and the leveling of the bow. The damage of the particular ammunition type is static. And it's static for each type of ammunition. Interesting. That's interesting. Weapon duplication. Weapons can be freely duplicated at the altars of wandering mausoleums found throughout the lands between. You can duplicate up to 2 separate held weapons at once per mausoleum. Okay. Oh, I keep hitting that. Great rune changes. Great runes you receive from shard bearers are empowered once discovered without needing to venture to... Oh, thank the Lord. That is that was absolutely a ridiculous requirement. You can consume a rune arc or defeat a powerful foe to activate your currently equipped Great Rune. However, defeating a powerful foe that has been revived won't activate a Great Rune. Okay. Great Runes, once active, will remain active until death or if removed. That's the same. Equip Great Runes from the Great Rune menu at any site of grace. Okay, that's different. Removed. Random drops. That's fine. Spell Catalyst changes. I don't need that. Whoa. Oh, there's the owl. Welcome to the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge, Tarnished. Here you can find knowledge of many topics. Feel free to look around. Okay? Reinforcement changes. You can reinforce weapons up to +10 using somber stones or smithing stones found throughout the lands between, though weapons can be upgraded to greater potential using shadow somber stones or shadow smithing stones found only in the realm of shadows. Okay? Weapons that have been duplicated at a wandering mausoleum will not inherit reinforcement upgrades. That makes sense. Yeah. Somber stones reinforce unique class weapons in the ascending order below. Somber stones to +3, large to 5, great to 7, colossal to 9. Okay, they changed the scaling to only go up to +10. That simplifies things. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Smithing stones 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. Status, death. Okay. When your death gauge is full, you will be struck with instant death. Enemies afflicted with death will take increased damage and suffer reduced resistances to status buildup. Very dangerous status element, but the higher your resistance... Okay. Cool. I love this area. This is gorgeous. It actually reminds me of something from Destiny, which is weird. Madness. Frost and Frostbite. Status sleep. Convergence Discord. I actually used to be a part of that Discord. Convergence YouTube. Convergence Twitter. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Convergence YouTube. I'll have to make sure to tag them in my description. Alright, we'll head down there in a minute. Oh, good lord. Godskin Celebrant, Soul Burn, and Soul... We can worry about those later. Dragon Cultist. These should... Okay, so these are specific class-based ones. Flame Prophet. Nox Oracle. And Frost Witch, okay. Yeah, those are for specific classes. Blood Loss, Scarlet Rot. I'm sure there have been some changes made to these particular statuses, but I don't need to go into all of them. Hold on a minute. Removed Blessing System. Scattered Tree Fragments and Revered Spirit Ashes have been removed. Thank the Lord! From the Realm of Shadows, the blessings have been replaced with Shadow Smithing and Shadow Somber Stones. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Shadow Stones are upgrade materials. You can only find Shadow Stones in the Realm of Shadows and the Read for... Okay, yep. That all makes sense. Already read about that anyway. Boss markers. Oh, wrong thing. Encountering or defeating powerful enemies will update your map with completion markers that you can use to gauge what you've done and where you've been. Okay. These markers can be unlocked individually or all at once for a given region by interacting with the Forgotten Warrior in Roundtable Hold once you've acquired a regional map. Gotcha. Regional maps are found by defeating at least one of the most powerful foes in an area such as a demigod, keystone bear. Oh, so they're not out for us to collect anymore. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Starting unlocks. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Because they don't give me what the controller buttons are for things, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to hit. From the moment you depart the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge, you will have access to Roundtable Hold. Additionally, you have no need for key items or great runes to access the following locations. The Academy. Okay, so I don't have to go get the key from behind the Dragon, the Dectus Rolled and Secret Medallion Grand Lifts, Lanedale Royal Capital, the Forbidden Lands, the Wow. So everything is open to me. Okay. You will also be provided several important tools before you can leave the sanctuary. The flask, the spectral steed, the whetstone knife and all weapon affinities, the crafting kit, all talisman pouches, and all lands between... Wow. Okay. Hold on a minute. I thought they just said I had to collect regional maps from each of the Keystone Bearers. Okay. So, confusion there. Erd Tree Waygates. Waygates found at minor Erd trees can be used to instantly travel across the world. Oh, wow. Defeating a portal guardian at a Waygate will enable travel to... Well, that's cool. That being said, I mean, we were already able to fast travel between waypoints, between bonfires. You can only pass freely once both portal guardians on each side of a Waygater. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. Whetstone, flask, crafting kit, memory of grace. Grace. I didn't mean bonfire. I meant grace. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's take a quick look at our inventory here. So, yes, I don't need... You can equip up to... Yeah, Okay, so we've got the composite bow, the quality smith script dagger, and the riveted wooden shield. So what I think, and I thought about this as we were watching the initial cutscene, I'm going to try and rebuild my Legolas build from vanilla, which anyone's interested, there's a build guide on the channel that you can search for. That I did from the vanilla, and this was before Shadow of the Erd Tree. But it was basically bow in the top slot, and then dual short swords. Just like Legolas in Lord of the Rings. I don't remember what the build was made up of at the time, at this point, but wow, they start me with a lot of arrows. And I think I'm going to try and recreate that in the Convergence mod, and see what I can make of it. Alright, so there's my flask. Cerulean, flask of Crimson Tears. The Marksman hat, tabard, gauntlets, and boots. That's going to be something that's going to be interesting, is the whole armor for class thing. I know that that's something that's very specific to this game that really makes you putting together builds interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, this... For now, I'm going to keep this equipped. I'm going to keep everything equipped, but I think I'm going to actually pull out the dagger and shield so that I can go to dual short swords. But, okay. Oh, hold on. There's item crafting. Yeah, so we have all of the recipes available to us right from the get-go. Of course, we have no resources, but... Inventory, status. Okay. So level, runes, hell runes needed. Bigger minded. I'm just looking to see if there's anything different. Looks like everything's pretty well the same. We have 3 memory slots for spells. What are our base stats? 13 bigger, 10 mind, 14 endurance, makes sense. Strength and dexterity? Huh. Oh, the composite bow is CB, strength, dexterity. It actually has equal scaling. So that does make sense now. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Character stats, armament stats. I'm trying to look at the passive effects. Only one damage type is used. Applied damage is determined by ammo type. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's... Oh, I'm trying to remember how to go two-handed. There it is. Okay. Let's see how quickly I die. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I already have that. They said that materials were automatically picked up. We don't have to worry about that. That's good. Path of the Marksman. Weapons for the Marksman. Gloves, Tombsward Ruin Cellar, trousers, garb, hood, high page, rack. Okay, so these are specific sets for the Marksman. The page set, the high page set, and the ragged set. The problem is they're spread so far around. Unless they've changed the scaling of enemies, and it's not tied to specific locations. Interesting. I mean, I don't know what any of these are. I mean, we probably need to just go find one and take a look at their stats and then determine if that's something that I want to shoot for. All right, weapons for Marksman. Marksman primarily uses strength and dex. Okay, so I guess all of the bows are going to have that kind of scaling setup. So red branch, short bow, long bow, black bow, pulley bow, those are all standard. Great bow, golem great bow, Crepus's black key crossbow, repeating crossbow, hand ballista, and jar cannon. Okay, well, I'm going to stick with bows. So nothing really has changed as far as weapons are concerned for the Marksman. That's disappointing. But I say that not, looking at any of them. So we'll see. The Red Branch is southwest of Caria Manor. The Mistwood Nomadic Merchant, and then Twin Maiden Husks for the longbow. The black bow you still have to go to Lanedale, and I bet it's probably in the exact same place on one of the rooftops. And then matter of fact, all of the bows seem to be in the exact same place, because the pulley bow is west of First Mount Gelmir campsite. Yeah, it's up at the top of a tower. Yeah, I don't like the great bows, so I seriously doubt I'll try either one of those. I might give one of the crossbows a try. Okay. Alright, now I guess I just got to figure out what the hell it is I'm doing. Okay, with the map menu, you can check your current position, terrain, buildings, and the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you discovered and travel there instantly. Yep. Okay. Except for, whoa. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, they changed the way that zoom works with a controller. Alright, so the only one we have is Mistwood Outskirts. Okay. let's kill a few things. Or not. Really, guys? Okay. Equip a bow to fire arrows. You can equip up to 2 types of arrows to choose from at once. When yielding a bow with 2 hands, hold for precision aiming. Okay, so they're giving me everything in keyboard and mouse. I don't know that I like that. Okay, that's the same. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. Actually, before we do that, there was... Nope. Nope. Tombsword. Okay, so the short bow is Mistwood Nomadic Merchant. Alright, the Nomadic Merchant was here, if I remember correctly. No. Oh. Well, that's changed. No wonder I couldn't zoom in. Oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta change. I just realized. I keep forgetting that some of these have not been reset. I like my HUD on all the time. Ah, that's a setting. I didn't remember that being the case. Okay. All right. How do you freaking... How do you use your pouch? I thought it was LT up. The L... Nope, that's definitely not it. There it is. Y up. Sorry, it's been a while since I played Elden Ring. I don't remember a lot. Obviously. Okay, so either I'm misremembering where the guy is... bear. There's another bear. Okay, so this is where the map used to be. Oh, he was just past here. That is really annoying that that has not been fixed. That's not what I wanted. There is no way that lock-on should have that much of a problem. Holy crap, I've wasted a lot of arrows. Now I gotta remember how to do... How do you use the skill? Oh, shit. There's no point in even trying when they're moving side to side. Because God forbid you should have ever actually fixed that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There it is. Oh, that was bad. I got greedy. I'm almost out of arrows. Alright, got a bunch of physics. Okay, so there's an Erd Tree teleporter, or whatever they're called. I'm not going to be able to use it. Okay. Okay, got it. But the game said that I wouldn't be able to actually do anything until I unlocked both of them. Alright, so there's Siafra. Neither one of those are worth anything to me right now. Alright, there was a Grace back there. Okay, so the merchant has moved. Because the merchant was right here, I thought. Or was it just past here? Maybe it was just past here. Yeah, okay, so the merchant's moved. I have no idea where the merchant is now. I wanted to see about the short bow and see what the stats were that might be different for the short bow. Alright, let me go touch this Grace. Yeah, so they actually removed the minor Erd tree completely from the map. Okay. That's right, because I got the Erd tree seed as part of things. Okay, mixed numbers physic. What? Oh, that's right. You have to craft them first. So essence, prowess, and enduring. So we've got a dexterity, strength, intelligence, faith, arcane. Interesting. There isn't a marksman one, though. But I guess I just do strength and dexterity. Oh no, they have different ones that are possible. Oh. Okay, so what is this one then? Charged attacks, makes consecutive attacks grow stronger. More likely to break enemy stances. Skill, jump, ranged. So I would want that. So yeah, probably go dexterity and ranged. Yeah, let's do that. And then what is this one? Oh, and this isn't costing me anything. It's not costing me any runes. Temporary boost all damage negation by 15%. Converts damage received into HP. Negates damage by 90%. Temporary boost poise. Dodge roll. Equip load. Oh, stops rune loss on death. Purifies status. Okay, let's do... Let's do the negates damage by 90%. Okay, so there's that. I don't have any Ashes of War. Alright, I'm going to do Dex and range, because that's a nice combo. Alright, and then level up. The level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your levels rise by 1. Okay, so I definitely want 1 point into Vigor. And we'll put 1 point into Strength. Yeah. Actually, I think I can still level up 1 more. Yeah, I can. Well, actually, you know what? Let's keep that. Okay, item crafting. Okay, so the requirements for crafting is still pretty much the same. Which means I need to find a merchant. Oh, these are just markers. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's run around to the normal spots then here in Mistwood. We've got... I'm not going to go there yet, but we've got the church that's usually right here. We've got dipshit that's up here on the overpass, as well as a set of stones, graves that we can go and loot. Yeah, let's go do that first. Actually, I need to put a marker down because it's been a while. Okay. And maybe I'll get lucky and we'll be able to find... Let's see if I can grab this from... Yep, okay. Man, there's freaking bears everywhere. I think I just got lucky there. Yeah, I could have sworn the merchant was right around here, but he's definitely been moved. Of course, I also don't remember there being a beach here. Sacred Tear. That's still the same. Path of the Fundamentalist. That's the faith-based class. I really hope that the Marksman isn't forced to farm animals for ammo, because that's going to make this class very unappealing. I don't think there's anything I need to do here. Okay. Alright. Let's then go here. The ogre. I'm looking around as I'm moving so that I can... Hold on. Alright, dude, hold on. I think I see... the merchant. No. What? What is this? Well, that's a new site of grace. Yeah, that's new. Oh, the Erdtree Guardian is dead. It's like, what do you mean I'm dead? I'm not dead. Yeah, that's a new site of grace. The sites of grace in Mistwood were always this one, and then the one down here next to the castle. And that was it. Okay. Alright, let's go...
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone? might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight.
Oh,
servant
Kenneth,
to the
you're a
true order
dipshit.
And celebrated you've come. Well, that's... No. Despite appearances, you might have heard of me. Untarnished. I want you to take back my fort. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed.
So, I am curious now, what would the point be of clearing the fort if you no longer have to use it to get the piece for opening up the elevator? Oh, they added collectibles. No, I guess it's the same number. Well, Berserker set. Whole lot of stuff I don't need. Alright, let's go check out then that. Alright, that's the grace that I just came from. No, that's going to take me the wrong way, yeah. And I used to know these maps inside and out. That is a big bear. Oh, hold on a minute. Isn't there... Oh, shit. I had completely forgotten about that bear. This was what I was trying to get to. I had completely forgotten that that bear was there. Combat remnant. Okay. That would then, I guess, get turned into a talisman. Oh, oh, I am so screwed. Because that's new. Don't remember that being there before. At least I think it's new. Alright, where the hell am I? Okay. Oh, I'd forgotten about that quick shortcut. Is this where I started? No. Oh, okay, we got some new arrows at least. 20 serpents. Those are poison. Okay, there's this guy. Okay, there's the site of grace, so that's not changed. Okay, I need to take a quick break real quick. I need to go run upstairs and go run to the restroom. Let me go do that. I think I might just go ahead and feed Leia now, too, while I'm at it. So give me a quick minute, and I will be right back. Okay. Where'd my headset go? Alright, let's see if any of this, see how this has changed, if at all. And see if I even remember how to do this. Alright, I can't get up there that way. Alright, let me just go ahead and sprint through here, because I know that it's possible to do. most of this hasn't changed any. Oh, there it is. Well, that sucks. I don't need bolts, dude. I need regular arrows. It's interesting. I wonder why he didn't move. Smithing stone. Feels like they might have increased the shot speed a little. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it. There's nothing I can do out here. I don't know why I'm back here. I really don't like fighting pumpkin heads. All right, that was fun. I need arrows. Oh, this sucks. This really blows. I mean, this absolutely freaking blows. Because at this point, the only thing I have is a dagger. Alright, is this guy still here? Yeah. Just weird. I know there's a rat in here. Well, I'm dead. I don't know how I pulled that off. No idea how I'm going to kill the guy up top. I'm going to probably have to pull out the serpent arrows. All-knowing gauntlets. And the champion set, which is, what's her name's gear? What's her name's armor? I'm just curious what some of these say. Increases strength and dexterity by 1, increases bow range by 5%. Okay. Following these, increases dex by 1, reduces weapon stamina cost by 2%, increases strength by 1. And then I just got a new set of gauntlets that are different. The all-knowing gauntlet set with countless eyes and ears worn by Gideon. Gotcha. Int Faith, Arcane by 1, Mind by 3. If you're rune level... Holy crap. Okay, so these are the base sets for each of the different classes. This is something specific to... This is an increased set for a class. I don't know which one. It's obviously one of the magic classes. Interesting. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to switch to... God, I hate having to do this. But I don't know what else to do. Alright, let me see. It is the same guy. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Adding skills. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Okay. Okay. So that's what they did to change the use of whetstone knives. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant affinities to your armaments at sites of grace. This way you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost, attribute scaling, and more. Oh, wow. An armament's type determines what affinities it can have. Some special armaments, like those with unique skills, cannot be granted new affinities. So I got the Ash of War Bloody Slash and the Blood Boil Aromatic. Okay, so the Bloody Slash one is the same, but the Blood Boil Aromatic is a new perfumer one. Okay, so I just wasted, what, 10 serpent arrows? It got me through the fight, though. Alright, so oh. Oh. I don't remember a teleporter being here. Shimmering Rune of Order. Sure. Fort Gale. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. Freya's Gauntlets. And Qatar. Increases Golden Gauntlets of Redmane Freya, member of General Radahn's most distinguished knights. Increases strength by 1. Reduces the stamina cost of attacks by 2%. Increases weapon damage by 1%. You do not have a weapon equipped with Int Fate scaling. This item has the following effect. Redmane's Chosen. When you use a grease or a consumable that you eat, you gain an effect that increases the damage of two-handed attacks and weapon skills. Okay, so this is one of the knight-based class armaments. Okay. Interesting. Which, considering who we just killed, I suppose that does make sense. Oh god, are the cats here? Yep. Well, one of them is anyway. Wasn't there always two? I do not want to fight him again. So let's go back. There's nothing else that I can do here, right? Fort Gale. God damn. I just remembered I did not need to climb down that ladder. Because I'm just going to go to one of the graces. Alright, I gotta... Used to learn several apprentice-level Golden Order incantations. Okay? And the Faint Rune of Order used to learn several novice-level Golden Order incantations. Okay. Okay, the combat remnant. Usable while remnant crafting at any grace. Alright, we'll have to look and see what that means. Mistwood Nomadic Merchant. Why am I not able to find this guy? I have been all around Mistwood. Tombsward Ruins. Okay, so the ragged gloves are dropped by a rune bear in Mistwood Ruins. Well, there's only two. It's either the guy in the ruins or oh, it's got to be the one in the ruins. Alright, I guess we try and get that, but I really need to find the merchant, I think, first. I suppose what I could do... Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go here. And then let's go... Because there's no way they got rid of the merchant that's here. So, we'll go here. Oops. I can't believe we have not been able to find the nomadic merchant. Alright, so I'm gonna... Where's that? Okay, so there's one... I'm trying to remember where all of the graces are. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. Alright, let's just go. We're gonna make our way here. In whatever possible. Alright, give me one quick second. I think Leia needs to go out. Okay, sorry about that. I just remembered we do need to go back to talk to Kenneth Height. To turn that in. I've actually never done his full quest before. I don't... Actually, that's not true. I did it in my lore run. I don't remember it, though.
Ah, I've been waiting. Did you manage? Oh, excellent. Well done, I knew I now. Here. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Okay, so that's the same. Whoops. Alright, let's swap this then for that. Or not. Oh, it requires faith scaling. That's why. Okay, what is dagger engraved with a smith script? Reduced mass enhances the effects of the smithing arts, allowing this weapon to function as a throwing dagger for all attacks. Once thrown, the dagger instantly reappears in the wielder's hand? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And it comes with piercing arrow, piercing throw armament with a powerful spin, causing it to bore through foes. When using this skill, the armament can be thrown further than normal and also pierce through enemies. So I actually don't need arrows. I can use this. It's probably not as good, but it isn't. I also haven't been leveling anything up. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Oh, do I need to talk to him again? I can't remember.
Right then. I've much to do. First, what's that look? Well, under the Erd tree, commingling with the demi, even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave. Just you watch, my friend. Ah, yes. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Sure, okay.
Very well, I knew I saw something. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are...
Oh, okay. We'll do that later. As I said, I don't remember his quest line at all. I think it has something to do, or at least it did, something to do with the lady with the dual axes. Every time I see someone with a fire, I'm hoping it's the merchant. Alright, I know where I am now. That's up that way. Where's... That's you. There should be a... There it is. Somber. And then there's a regular one on the... Yep, right there. Alright, let's get up to... the church. And I suppose maybe we'll clear these ruins. Or maybe we'll go back and get rid of the bear. See what it. See if it drops the ragged gloves. Alright, so there's this merchant. Yep.
You're tarnished. And I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Kale.
Kale! Oh, you can... Okay.
The howl of a wolf, I suppose. I know. Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the... Don't fret. I just have an inkling.
Finger snap.
I am of an old selling wares as I... The land has been tainted. It's only tarnished, like your... Let's say you're a very...
Alright, what have you got? Alright, you got regular arrows. They're 20 a pop. You got the chain set. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Waypoint rune. Oh, hold on a minute. Waypoint runes. What is this? Note imparting knowledge in brief. Alright, I definitely want you. There's no point in getting throwing daggers. I have throwing daggers. Partisan. Okay, hold on.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Let's... Oops, that's not what I wanted. I've forgotten where everything is. Are they down here? Oh, they're down here. I'm gonna buy the smithing stones, seeing as he's got a limited number of them.
What is it?
I mean, I know where there are smithing stones, but... Alright, and then... Let's just buy an even 100 of these.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Wrong one every time. And then let's go ahead and use these. I'm so bad at this. It's been so long. Okay. Alright. We've got this to add. Okay, so there's that. We've got remnant crafting. Okay, so this combat remnant does what for me? Sharp shot talisman. Boosts attack power, precision aimed shots. Enhances attacks. Okay, so this is Rolana's. That's from the DLC. Raises attack power after each critical hit. Critical hit. Guard counters. Final hit of chain attacks. Charge attacks. Stamina reducing attacks against blockers. Guard attacks. Horseback. Jump. Okay, increases effective range. Okay, so we definitely want that. Ashes of War. With the Ashes of War menu, you can use Ashes of War to grant skills and affinities to your armaments at Sites of Grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had will be lost. By adding an affinity, you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. Okay, so this is the keen... I think this is what they're talking about with respect to affinity. Equipped armaments. Huh. Oh. You can give... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. So right now it's a quality dagger, but we can switch it to give it Bloody Slash, which changes the scaling to CNC for Int and Arc. And then we put in the Aberrant Affinity. And of course there's a whole bunch of new affinities too. That's interesting. I don't think I want to do that, but that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Consume. Oh, I don't want to... okay, so consuming runes is what gives you your new spells. Okay. Alright, so we've done that. I want to be a little careful here about using any smithing... Shit, Brian. About using any smithing stones. For fear that I'm going to get something better and then all of a sudden I'm not going to want to use it. Alright, we'll use one smithing stone to get the +1 on the composite bow. And we'll use one smithing stone to get to the dagger +1. Okay. I still have more left, and that's fine. Okay. What do we want to do now? I guess maybe try and go back to kill the Rune Bear at the Mistwood Ruins, seeing as that is where... well, one, that's where we're supposed to meet Blade the Half-Wolf. It also is where we're supposed to get the Ragged Gloves. Okay, so let's... Before we do that, let me go here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, do I have another marker on the map? I do. Let's go there first to clear those tombstones or coffins, grave sites, whatever the hell they're called. Oh, those are... I've already been there. That's not the ones that I thought they were. I don't know where the ones are that I was thinking of. Yeah, I can't even find the ones that I was thinking of. Are they up here? Or they're up here, maybe? I don't remember. Okay, then let's go here. Let's see if we can get... Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go. I've got enough runes that I can level up once. Anything of interest down here? Nope. Okay. Okay. Now let's go kill the rune bear. If we can. There he is.
Welcome.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, right this way. Right this
Of course, now I can't buy anything from him.
Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
Okay, so you sell resources. There's the short bow. Okay, the short bow isn't as good as what I'm using. Small bow made to fire arrows over great distances. Other than its ability to fire off arrows in rapid succession, it's also well suited for use on horseback. That's right, it comes with barrage, which is the whole reason for getting the black bow in Lane Dell. And then you sell regular arrows. You don't sell any others. Yeah, the reason I say it's not as good is the scaling on this isn't nearly as good as the composite bow. So the composite bow is the better weapon to start with. Okay. Oh.
Ah. Hello. How nice.
I could sell some things. I don't know that I need to, though. Yeah, let's just leave it alone. Okay, I am curious about something here. So, that's regular attack. Okay, is that the throw? That's the throw. Okay. Which reminds me. Where's the new one? Finger snap, there it is. Oh, I also forgot to change out my arrows. Oh boy. Yeah. I keep hitting the left stick to sprint because I got so used to doing that in Horizon Zero Dawn. Thankfully, I didn't have any runes to lose. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the serpent arrows. I think that they're gonna be better for me. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah. I'm not sure what the right way is to deal with him. I was going to try and get Braid first. There we go.
Who goes there? Come. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come and tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is nothing and in need of a
Well, crap. So annoying. It didn't recognize that I had released the button to do the mighty shot. So therefore, it did the third one when I didn't want it to. I was just trying to hit a regular third shot. Huh. I'm messing up my timing on that. I am not anticipating that well at all. Oh. There's the ragged gloves. Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind. We're good. Beast blood, lump of flesh. Okay. So we've talked to Blythe. We've gotten the ragged gloves. There was a chest. Yeah, there's a chest here. Chain link flail. Do not care. Do not care at all. We've already cleared down in here. Okay, so we got the Mistwood Ruins piece. Alright, you know what? Let's go back to Fort Height. And see what dipshit has to say. I don't remember. Are they going to shoot at me again? So no, apparently. I didn't remember this at all. I killed one of your demi-humans.
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed it is.
That's it. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. That's not, but okay, let's try this again.
Ah, I suppose you are indeed. It is a foul fate one must be found. With haste. And not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage.
Okay.
I'm sorry to have that I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood. As things stand, the great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post for a true and stalwart
This is
lord
all
of
the same
proper
from the
lineage
vanilla.
to take the reins. I must begin for a true.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Alright, so there's the merchant who has the short bow. Oh, let's real quickly take a look at these new gloves. Which, even though they are called ragged, they look better than what I'm wearing. Better poise, and then better everything all the way around. Increases strength and dex by 1. Increases bow range by 7% and bow damage by 1%. If you do not have a weapon, ranged weapons excluded, equipped with int and faith scaling, this item has the following effect. Survivalists recuperation. When you draw your bow or take aim with a crossbow, for each second you... Hold on a minute. When you draw your bow or take aim... Okay, you recover 7% of total HP. Hold on a minute. Really? Really? Well, that's pretty freaking cool. So I got an extra 2% of bow range. I got 1% of damage and the same strength and dex increase. Okay. I have not put on the talisman that I crafted, which would have made the killing of the bear a little bit easier, but that's okay. Okay. Well, then let's... So... The loincloth is in the Gale Tunnel. Ugh. Not a fan of Gale Tunnel. The armor is in Upper Siafra, or however that's pronounced. And then the hat is dropped by Ralva the Great Red Bear. The Great Red Bear? I have no idea where the Great Red Bear is. Yeah, I don't remember the Great Red Bear at all. The Gale Tunnel is right up here near Caelid. If I can remember how to get into it. Alright. There's Fort Gale. It's like right there. Something like it's right there or thereabouts. Or actually, that might be it there. Well, that's one entrance to it. There's one entrance to it here, and then there's one entrance to it here. How do I want to do this? I'm not having the standard routing in my head. I don't know what to do first. I'm so confused right now. Oh, you know what? We have not been to the round table hold. Let's take a look here and see what's going on here. The round table hold is a place where Tarnished gather. Guided by grace, combat is prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. Round table hold is located outside of this world. Yep. Okay, know who you are. I know who you are. What's going on here? Oh, okay, that's how you get back to the sanctuary.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last very well. It is safe here. Allow me a word. You are a house guest. Remember your...
Okay, this is all new. I mean, that's all the same. Yeah, that doesn't get opened until after we beat the first Great Rune boss. Alright, you don't talk. Okay, so let's purchase more arrows from you. Okay, you've got the longbow. Over great distance compared to a short bow, arrows fired Reach further and deal more damage. Archery skill performed. Okay, so nothing special about this. It does more damage. The scaling is better attributed to strength. How much? 1,200. Yours are 50? Wow. Kale's arrows are 30 runes less. Alright, do I have any... I have 2. Let me buy the rest of the amount of arrows I have left. Alright. Composite bow, the long bow. Increases everything including range. Oh, the dexterity scaling was B and C. Or no, it was C and D. So now it's B and D. Actually, here, we can sell some stuff. I'm not ready to sell armor sets yet. This I can sell. That I can sell. Okay. That'll allow me to put a smithing stone onto the longbow, I think. Okay, I can't get in there yet.
Oh, welcome to the round. I teach, incant, and explore the sea so that one day, ensuring order. By the way, you do. Most tarnished of you are something. Well, what do you say? May the Golden Order.
Okay.
Ah, hello. Well, the honor of one's house holds little. By the way, have you met a young woman? She's my servant. Take your eyes off her for but a moment if you find her. Be sure to tell she's a servant. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number of times, honestly.
Okay, that's all standard. Nothing here. I should probably go and speak to the young lady that does the Ashes of War, or the, not the Ashes of War, the summonings.
You're a new face, no matter. Lay out your arm.
Ashes of War duplication. About the chains on your legs.
So you've noticed nothing special. I'm trapped, that's all there is.
You're a prisoner.
No, I've no grudge against my being a prisoner. Besides, despite my sides, it helps me.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you're now at 137. Might as well look and... Oh. What? Okay. This is new. Many battles, why can't I remember them? I don't have any maps to give. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. That's new. I don't remember what these two chests have. Alright, there's the black key crossbow. And bolts. Yeah, I may give that a try. I've never messed with any of the crossbows in this game. I don't know how long it takes for them to reload, for example. That was one of the reasons why I never messed with them. Oh, this is the training. You can do training here. Okay, this is where you can reload bosses to do boss fights. This is where the extra mounts are. Apparently there are 4. There's Torrent. Cipher Pata and Taunter's Tongue. Is this a sword? Strength, dex, and faith. I can't... And it's purely holy. Holy and critical. Unblockable blade is the Ash of War, or the special skill. I mean, where was the other thing that I just got? I thought it was a... No, I thought there was a another shield. Well, I'll be looking forward to finding out what the new mounts are. After 250 hours of the game, I do get tired of seeing Torrent all the time. Okay, yeah, training ground settings. Okay. Oh, I did forget one quick thing. Wanted to put that there. Oh, there it is. Lures in invaders. Okay. Alright, go talk to Fia.
Greetings, great. I am Fia. Circumstance. Great. Perhaps you doing so. And you. Do you think it where I come from? I understand your disdain, but should you come pay me?
Okay, let's go find the young lady who upgrades summons. She should also be near a golden seed. So she is about here. So we'll start from here. We'll go pick up the grace that's right near the ruins.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
Yes.
A pleasure I am the witch Ren. I'd heard and upon the talk thou art but call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis a bell for calling, summon them with it. From ash the spirits will obey thine command, but now it is thine.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we'll go here first, because there's a...
Forgive mine intrusion, tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it...
Yeah, we're done. like that to be a little faster, but... For simple enemies like this that I should not have any problems with, there's no good reason for me to waste my arrows. We'll go empty these couple of chests and go down to get, well, I don't know what's going to be down there, but find out where the whetstone knife typically is. Find out what's down there in that chest. There's nothing new that I need to do here, right? No. Alright, let's... There we go. Stupid ass shield guy. Yeah, the draw up time is the one problem with the longbow. Okay, so that's the same. Yeah, that was bad. That was not a smart move on my part. Wow, a rune arc? Really? I'm starting to think that the composite bow might still be the better bow. Large somber stone. Okay. Let me get... Alright, there's that. I had forgotten that this one was so close by. And then... Isn't there... I seem to remember there being a tree here.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me.
Guess not. Okay. I could have sworn there was one. Alright, let me go get whatever's in this chest. And then we'll head up to the... that's all the same. Well, that wasn't really what I wanted, but that's okay. And then her house is up here. Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, this used to be a sword key. Buckler, okay.
Everyone who came, only to have their... Did you know? It's quite a lot. You're willing to make me a Chris. You're all on your... and heading to enticed by... Well, that makes us... But I don't have your... It's scary, you know, having your arms cut. I want to be like everyone. I'm nothing but a... Oh, I know. Can you take this little... The poor thing deserves some... And the spirit will be glad of your cup. It was a pleasure. Oh. Can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain. It was a pleasure to see... Oh, can you tell them I love them? I'm finally getting the...
Okay. That was that. There's another shack further in, and then of course we've got the jar. I gotta remember where, man, I don't remember where anything is. The other shack's in here. Somewhere. Right there. And you sell Ashes of War. Alright. I have not done any of the tunnels yet or anything like that. I'm kind of holding off at the moment to go get stuff that I know where there is stuff, and also trying to find some better items for myself. Armor and things along those lines. Alright, let's go here to grab this Site of Grace. I really do like the fact that I don't have to stop and pick everything up.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
I have no interest in fighting this asshole. I hate them with a passion. Especially as an archer. Alright. There's a... No, that's not what I wanted. I think there's a merchant there. Hold on. There's a map. Yeah, and there's the merchant that I was looking for. I have no idea what that map was.
Oh, gee. You might... You here as a customer?
Okay, got your bell bearing. Okay, so you do sell regular arrows. Alluring pot, smithing stone, short sword. You don't sell any bows. Flame chariots. Okay. Bandit mask. Yeah, you don't really sell anything of any value other than the smithing stones and the arrows for me. You do sell arrows, though, at 20 rather than the 50.
I must apologise. I'm afraid of the...
I need to... I don't remember where he is. Or is that him there?
There's no mistake.
Yeah, this is who I'm thinking of.
Death has left its mark. Ah, I'm known as Heed My. The village here, and worse yet, if you val... The village turn back.
I'm gonna take care of this mariner. In a second. But oh, they were able to... Okay, so the guys removed the Erd tree from the place in Mistwoods when you get there, but on the skyline they can't remove it, which, yeah, I get that. Hold on, did I thought I just saw something. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, they can't remove it from there. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Alright, let's go get rid of this mariner if we can. No idea what'll happen if I do. And then I also want to go see about getting the turtle talisman or whatever's down there now. You know what? I think I'm just going to do this on horseback. It's probably easier. Easier to avoid his summons. Okay. Alright, that's the one problem with this, is it has a very, very short range. Where did you go to? Well, that, okay. Well, that sucked. Okay. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Now there was something I was trying to pick up over here earlier and I missed it. Smithing stone. Alright, let's go check out where the turtle talisman typically is. Oh, there's this guy. Yeah.
Another fool with a proud... How would you like to... If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in... Then I'll introduce you to Garank. I have a matter of mine. The beast himself wishes for some... What say you?
Sure.
Very well. I've marked the location for you. It will lead you to Garank.
Okay. Enchanted Remnant. Okay. That's probably going to craft some kind of a magic-based talisman would be my guess. What do we want to... Alright, I guess what I'll do is go here. And then head up towards Caelid, grab the Site of Grace there. The one that's up this way. And then we'll figure out how to get into the tunnel from there. That's the wrong way. This way. I mean, I know I can absolutely get into Gale Tunnel. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. From the front. But I'd love to be able to do... I'd love to try and remember how to do it from the rear. I think it's... I think it's down there. Okay, that's the church where Butcher Lady is. Okay, give me one quick second. I need to go run upstairs and run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Where did my controller go? Alright, I don't remember what this is. I don't remember it being a somber stone. I'd really love to go down and get... Although I don't... Now that I sit here and think about it, maybe I don't want to go down there and get... What's-her-name's sword. Where did those walls come from? Those walls are new. There's a whole... What the hell is over there now? Alright, I am not messing with these damn birds. At least not yet, anyway. Yeah, seeing as I'm not doing a lot of damage to them, yeah, maybe I need to do some other leveling up before I think about doing Gale Tunnel yet, including leveling up my bow. Let me see what this new remnant is, the Enchanted Remnant. Okay, so that's where you get the turtle talisman. Memory slots, spell effect duration, sword and spell casting time. Yeah, the rest of this seems to be... Oh, I didn't know that there was a talisman for perfumers. Interesting. Rune increases runes obtained. Raises item discovery. Raises attack power when summoned spirit dies. Boosts maximum stamina by 20%. Casting speed, negates slowing effects. Alright, so let's just do the two-headed turtle talisman. Because that's a key talisman to have for a marksman, I would guess. And I'm not going to bother with leveling up. I don't want to level up unless I can level up twice. Okay. Alright, if we're not going to do the Gale Tunnel yet, then let's clear you to get smithing stones. And then the other one is over here, if I remember. Hold on a minute. No, it's over... It's down here, I think. Alright, let's go clear this one then. That one has an ogre as a boss. Or at least it did.
Wait. Weren't you... Well, you're back. Ah, wonderful. He's boorish. Goodbye.
Okay. Alright, so that put the bow to +3. Yeah, let's go clear you. True, we've also got the dragon down over here too. Although I don't necessarily know that there's a good reason for taking out the dragon. Oh, I don't remember you being there last time. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, well, that was an absolute waste. I could have sworn this one had multiple levels. Or is that the one in Liurnia? Okay. Well, in any case. Oh! Okay. This has been reworked. Because they weren't in this tunnel. It was the... I don't even know what the hell they're called, but the ones that are mining. Let's see. Oh, shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I took the hit. Interesting. So did they just take Misbegotten and give it throwing blades of some kind? Similar to the chakras that you find in the DLC? Oh, there's 2 elevators. That's what I was remembering. I thought there were multiple levels. I don't remember if I can drop down, though. I think I have to, because I can't... Yeah, I couldn't grab anything. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Yeah, they reworked the enemies in this tunnel. It meant that I couldn't speed run it or no hit run it. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, let's pull the lever. Did I? I did not put on the turtle talisman. I'm also thinking I might... Shit. I think I might switch off of the riveted wooden shield to put on the buckler. I mean, it's certainly a better shield, but I don't know that... I mean, I'm not using it, so... There should... yeah. Alright. Where do you put on the summons again? I thought I had to use... Huh. I don't remember how to do summons. That's okay. I mean, I'll just fight him straight up. I am going to go ahead and pop this, though. It does look like it's the same ogre. Okay, Shimmering Rune of Beasts. Okay. Shimmering Rune of Beasts. I would very much like to point out that I did that without getting hit. I can't say that very often in this game, so I'm going to take it. Okay, so that was a whole lot of smithing stones. All right, I'm gonna go to the Grace, to the Round Table Hold, because I'm sure things have changed. There you are.
You haven't gone to well, just as long as he does.
All right, I haven't found your companion. She's not here. Does she not show up until after I do the thing in the keep in Stormvale? I don't remember.
Well, I took you no matter it's out your arm.
Repair broken perfumer's sensor? Okay. Oh, I need large smithing stones. Oh, the Creepus's Black Key crossbow is a somber weapon. And it's primarily dex-based rather than strength-based like a regular bow is. Interesting. Alright, so I guess the question then is where... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Where is there large stones? If they're... Oh, we got the map. What do I do with this map? Give map. Okay. Apparently the map that I just got is not anything. Here it is. Map of Tricia's Secret. A fragmented map pieced together. A treasure map. Oh. Oh, damn. They put in treasure maps. And this one's for a perfumer thing. Wow. Okay. That's pretty effing cool. Okay, so we got the longbow. The black bow I can't get until I get into Lendel. Pulley bow I can get from Mount Gelmir. I've just got to get there. Alright, so Gale Tunnel. I don't know what some of these names are. Also Upper Siafra. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into Liurnia. We'll start from here. There's also a cellar near here. I don't know if it's one of the ones that I need to try and find, so we'll clear that too. If I can remember how to get there. Oh, what the hell? This wasn't here. And you I don't recognize either. You look like a Godskin guy. And you're Godskin dancers. One of the Godskin, I think. Okay. I also realize that I have not spent my runes. I probably should go back to the... This is where you would pick up one of the talismans that's part of most people's no-hit runs. That's not it, obviously. At least, I mean, that used to be the case. Are these buildings that we can get into? Yes. Large somber stone. Okay. All right. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All new stuff. Yeah, I thought that's what I was hearing. Okay, so we've cleared everything here. I'm trying not to shoot at the dancers, because I'm afraid that if I shoot one, it's going to attract all of them, and then I'm going to be screwed. Alright, is there a way... No, there's no way into that building. There's a giant rat. I think I'll stay away from him. Alright, it looks like that one tower is the only one that I can get in. Somber stone. Alright, he's gonna come alive, and I don't necessarily want him to. Path of the Goldskin Celebrant. Oh. This isn't even really where I wanted to be. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Oh, this is the Death Touch Catacombs. Okay, never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. Well, let's sit here, because... Let's level up a couple times. I think I'm going to stop worrying about endurance now and focus on strength and dex. I need 500 more. Let me see if I think I do have 500 more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was a rune. Oh, that's really nice. They already have everything, all of the skins unlocked. I'll have to spend some time figuring out how I want my Marksman to look. That's nice. I like that. Nothing there. Okay, I guess that's it then. Alright, there's no reason for me to do this at the moment, other than for the... Well, I suppose I could go down here. There's supposed to be a talisman down at the bottom of this one where there's also a, another... No, it's a golem. It's not an ogre, it's a golem. Now, at this point, let's get over to Liurnia. I want to see if I can find some large smithing stones. And Liurnia is the best place to start for that. That I know of. I'm also making that assumption based on not knowing anything about what's in the convergence mod. Well, I suppose I can go over here and talk to... Actually, no, I can't, because I don't have anything to really hit him in the backside with. This is the guy that drops the talisman. And he didn't drop a thing. I could have sworn he was the one who dropped... I don't even remember which talisman it is, but... Okay, I gotta remember how to get back to the bridge. I haven't done this in a while. That's the Colosseum for PvP. Oh, crap. I had forgotten about this. I so don't care about this. Oh, I need my other bow. That's bullshit. I had completely forgotten that that happened. Man, I have forgotten how to do everything in this game. There she is. I wonder what's down here at the end. Because it's a cookbook that's typically here. Alright, the Vanguard set. Oh, son of a bitch. They actually fixed the bridge. Oh. Well, this is interesting. The tree spear. There's the first. I wanted to look at. Oh, we found the perfumer's essence of lightning. We need to find the other 3. Or 4, sorry, 4 to get that particular item. I may do it just for the fun of it. Hold on. Oh, that was Godskin Celebrant. Yeah, that's the class stuff. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to look at. Shimmering Rune of Beast. Used to learn several apprentice-level bestial incantations. Okay. And then the Faint Rune of Black Flame, which I think we... I don't know where we got that one. Used to learn several novice-level Godslayer incantations. Man, now I want to do a magic run. Shit. Alright, there's a cellar in these ruins. No, not these ruins. These ruins down there. I really need to buy some more ammo. Okay, this is the Purified Ruins. Where'd you go, asshole? Okay. That was very weird. No idea why his AI acted like that. And this guy's just sitting there. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Normally, I'm complaining that things are aggroing out of nowhere that shouldn't be. Now things are not aggroing. I could have sworn that there was... Yeah, it's right here. Oh, they... Oh, no. I was getting ready to say they closed it, but no, they didn't. Okay. I don't remember what's in here. Heirloom remnant, okay. And there's one of the grapes. Okay. We should probably go ahead over and get this over here. Actually, before we do that, however, I don't remember this set of ruins being here. Well, it doesn't have a name, because otherwise it would have shown up as we went through it. Okay, so maybe it was just added for aesthetic reasons, but I don't remember it being there. I could be wrong. As I said, it's been quite a while since I last played the game. There's this guy.
You're new, or surprised you found. No matter, no matter. Why don't? Oh, but don't. Oh.
All right, what have you got? Smithing stones, S-stock, digger's staff, arrows, kite shield, and then the astrologer set. Okay. So this is the problem with playing Marksman, is you're constantly spending runes for ammo. Alright, let's see. What is that? South Liurnia Highway. Okay, it's just a marker. Oh, I know. Let's go here, and then here, and then here, here, here. Oops. No, that's right. Because that's where there are stones, or there have been in the past anyway, I'll put it that way. aristocrat set. Dude, where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, so there was a cookbook right there, but that's now the aristocrat set, whatever the aristocrats are. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Increases mind and endurance. Bending the birthplace of shattering these undead wanderers are the pitiful product of unending life. Interesting. Okay. Just a regular smithing stone. Normally I think that's like a smithing stone plus 3. Or smithing stone 3. I forget how they named them. Alright, this is where... That's right, we haven't been to his... patches. Oh yeah, the death bird. I had completely forgotten about the death bird. It's alright, I don't really want to deal with him right now anyway. Okay, lobsters. Shit. Yeah. Thankfully, there's a grace up here. Oh, that's right. I got a sacred tier. It's like, why is it telling me I need to do things with flasks? All right. Based on what I've been seeing, I don't know that going here is actually going to be all that beneficial to me. So I think here is the next best place to go. Because this is where I used to get 3s and 4s. And then 5s and 6s were always here. I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't just go ahead and head towards Mount Altus and Mount Gelmir to get the pulley bow. Because the pulley bow is going to be better than the longbow. And I'd much rather have the pulley bow than the longbow to level up. Like, personally, I'm going to want the pulley bow and the black bow. Those are going to be the two that I want to be able to switch back and forth between. And the black bow I've got to get into Lendell for. So yeah, I think we go do these 2 tunnels. Then maybe we go back to do the Gale tunnel. Because one of these is a crystal tunnel. I forget what it's called now. And I definitely don't remember the name of this one. And then, of course, we're also right near Carian Manor. At some point, I, of course, have to start killing things. All right, it's 9:52. Let me go ahead and call it here for the night. We'll pick up from here on Wednesday. This has been a lot of fun. It's, and I know everyone says that it's a complete reimagining of the progression of Elden Ring. The story stays the same, but the progression of Elden Ring is now completely different. Thanks to the way that they've set this up. The way that you build your character is now completely tied to the weapons that you choose, or the class that you choose, therefore the armor that's associated with that class, the weapons that are associated with that class, and so on and so forth. Hold on a minute. Didn't I get... I got a new remnant, didn't I? Yeah. Heirloom remnant. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith. Okay. Arcane, strength, and dexterity. So that's probably what I'm going to choose. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing there's only 4... No, there can't be just 4 remnants. Or there can't just be 4 heirloom remnants. Or talisman remnants, or whatever you want to call them. There's got to be more than that. I really do need, once we start making our way through Caelid, I'm going to really have to go and grab the graces nearest to the 2 merchants that sell fire and poison arrows. Because those are going to be key to getting through certain bosses, I'm sure. This has been a lot of fun. I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast. I mean, as I said, it feels like the game is almost brand new for me. Because, I mean, the story isn't what a lot of people play Elden Ring for anyway. It's for building new characters, progression, making your, finding your own way through the game. And don't get me wrong, I love the routing that no-hit runners and speedrunners have done, but I sometimes want to find a different route that's based on a particular idea. It's sort of the same thing that I do when it comes to Magic the Gathering Commander decks, is I'm building a deck that, yes, has a lot of the same cards as other decks that I use, but then there's also pieces to it that are tied to the theme or, what the big thing is that I want that deck to do. This is the same kind of idea for me. In any case, we'll pick back up from here on Wednesday. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your evening, a good continuation of your week. Please stay safe. Please stay cold. No, please stay warm. Please stay warm, yes. And hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll talk to you all very soon. Good night, everybody.